Hey, this is Shimura here, and I know I've been a few days behind on the recent manga chapters, but keep this in mind here in New York City, at least here in New York City though, during the summertime and when it gets hot, and when it really gets hot, like if you step outside, you miss it's not even like a block away from my house. I burst into a ball of sweat because of how hot it was. So, to keep myself cool, I have to keep down sometimes the fan on and the AC on. Oh, and the AC on. And since I don't have a microphone just yet, the AC and the fan will block out my voice. So I have to wait until things for a year now it's slightly cooler. By the time but during the time when it was really hot on the past few days, both My Academia and One Piece chapters got released. I was beyond on One Piece, so I caught up on screen. Same thing, at least by one chapter. And for the last chapter, we had the orders of Tomura Shigaraki. And seeing how his home life was like, I could definitely tell that those scratches over his eyes is actually kind of a disease or something. And as far as his home life with his dad, turns out his dad decided to the world of heroes because anything to do with hero related reflects to his mom. Because Tomura Shigaraki is the grandmother to All Might's predecessor, and she ultimately stayed away from her, distanced herself from her son, because she didn't want half her children or anyone in her family to be caught in the crossfire in the hero work. Which kind of started a bit of resentment towards the mother. So if her children were to ever involve anything hero-like, he gets meant to the point of physical abuse. But for one life was the final straw, apparently. Led to this one, left off pretty much like a turning point for Tomura Shigaragi's origin story. So as for what I heard from Marlonespi.EXE, he kind of questioned what he just read. Another YouTuber said this might be the darkest chapter recent so far, My Academia. For My Academia, it's saying a lot, but let's hopefully. I am not personally read the chapter fully until now. So without further ado, let's go to the chapter. And it starts off, and at the worst possible time, in the worst possible way, his quirk cruelly awakens. But he also hasn't gotten his full quirk yet. And when I realized in the last few page panels with his dog, and I realized with his hand on it, I was like, oh my god, he killed his dog. He killed his dog, oh man. I love my dogs. I don't want that to happen to mine. And he realized, like, what? With just one hand, he killed his dog. Right? Munch? Tenko! Oh, that's his sister. Oh, got my eye. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Even though I was the one who said it was our secret. I'm sorry. Oh, man, Tenko was the one who ultimately said just said it. Monchan's, my voice went, Tomura's just too shocked when what happened. He couldn't speak. What's the matter? And she sees the dead body, she screams. Now she sees their dog dead on the ground, covered. My voice won't work. Itchy. How do I try that out? Since my phone, I'll just put it to the side for now. Itchy. Hanajan, I'm itchy. You came to apologize, right? Hey, then this time, you have to miss it. Help me. Oh, he grabs her by the... Hana! He grabs her. I thought we were being attacked by a terrible villain. I thought both Monchan, sound effects of cracking her body disintegrating, and Hana. I need to give me a minute. I want to take off these notifications here. I take off percentage. I want to put my phone on vibrate. Actually, silent. Alright, here we go. And Hana, because he also descended. His quirk killed both his dog and his sister. Crumbled away because of the villain. At that time, I still had no idea. Here's what happened. Oh god, the way the animation here is screaming at agony here. He throws them. No. That's not true. The mother and the grandparents see it too. Thinking back on it now, I probably already understood, even back then. Even the grass is the same. He just knows. He knows how hard it is to be a hero. Why did they defend my father? Why did they only ever say, "Don't cry to me"? I can't take it anymore. It was a small but steady accumulation. I hate everyone. The crumbling of the grass is correlation to her feet. She notices down on the ground, uses her legs, and kills it. Tenko. That crumbling of the eye right in the middle of that eye, right in the middle of her eye, her left eye, and Jesus. As he crawls towards her, and she just disintegrates, right in front of him. He couldn't even get a hug, but oh my God. Right before the embrace, splattered. Back then. With an angry look on his face now. Dad comes out, seeing what's going on. Silently walks to the outside and sees the ground. What is? He sees Tenko. He sees Tomura. Please live a happy life full of smiles from now on. Dad! I'm sorry. And he screams at him the dad gets a metal broom or something. That's to whack him in the head with it. He swings it. He doesn't stop it, Tenko. Oh, first of all, his real name is Tenko, right? Not Tomura. Until he was adopted. Back then, with a purposeful killing intent, I touched my father. Die! And with the most pleasant feeling spread through my body. Oh, God, look at that face. Jeez, I thought that crickling smile of his when he talked to Izuku was bad, but that is just haunting. He enjoyed killing someone. Somewhere deep within my heart, I had always wished something like this would happen. And the itch finally went away. And thus began the decay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, well, seeing from that chapter, I guess, and that was that's one origin story for Tomura. And I can see why some people one question what he just read, the other saying that it was kind of dark. I'm just shocked about what just transpired. See now, Tomura's quirk activated his quirk into the disintegration quirk. Ultimately massacred his entire family to the house, from the dog to the family, and I actually enjoy killing people. I can only imagine we're going to go from here. So until then, leave a like, subscribe, let's start again. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, shoot to the front. I'll see you next time for the next video. Laters.